Ever.
Yeah.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
Yeah. I don't have a dime.
Yep.
It's a borrowed shirt.
Yeah.
Borrowed glasses.
All the cars are someone else's.
Wave cap was on a dude at 7-Eleven.
You live at someone else's home.
Yeah, man.
YouTube. What's going on? Witty P dropping in one time, and I definitely want to do a reaction to Rapper the Game. Talk about facing somebody that's persistent. Oh, Priscilla, Rainey. Oh, yes, she's persistent. She said, I'm going to get that money from you. She said, I'm going to get that money from you. Keep playing. Yes, the Game and Priscilla Rainey, they've been going back and forth. Or I can't say back and forth because Priscilla Rainey, she's been getting her get back. You know, for what she feels, she was sexually assaulted on. He had a reality show, The Game. And she was sexually assaulted on that show, so she claims, and the judge ruled in her favor. And why? Because The Game didn't want to show up to court. Thought he was above the law. And you know what? He is above the law. Rappers, entertainers, sports, athletes, shit like that, they're above the law. As long as they cooperate once they get hit with whatever they get hit with. You know, whatever, you know, whether it be assault or this or that. As long as you show up to court and they just want money out of you. That's it. That's it. So we can sit here and try to act like athletes, entertainers, you know, artists, they are above the law. Like, you know, the ones that's, you know, well known, they are above the law. You know, that's why they get a slap on the wrist when something happens to them. They just got to show up and cooperate and pay money. That's it, typically. Yes, but I'm going to play some clips because The Game explained this. Because this was confusing to me. Because I'm like, how the hell does she come up every other year? It seems like, or once a year, this story will pop back up. Like, oh, The Game got to pay her. And she's already gotten, you know, his record label, Prolific Records. She's already gotten that, and his album Born to Rap. She's got all those royalties. So that's why I say she gets some get back, you know, because he's not trying to cooperate. And he said he wasn't gonna give her a dime, but that's not the case because she already getting her shit. She is. I'm gonna give you some context from Hot New Hip Hop. The Game may have to give up his house to his battery accuser after legal loss. Priscilla Rainey has sued The Game for sexual battery and won a lawsuit against him that allows her to collect assets for compensation. The Game just faced another legal hurdle in Priscilla's Rainey case against him, which stems from an initial 2016 lawsuit accusing him of sexual battery. Back then, he lost the case and faced a default judgment of a little over $7 million for failing to show up in court. However, after Rainey accused the rapper of creating shell companies to avoid fulfilling these obligations for compensation, she won a second lawsuit against him alleging this behavior. Now, according to alleged court documents reportedly obtained by All Hip Hop, she served him and his manager Whack 100 and plans to seize his house as part of her asset collection approved by the court to get the $7 million judgment. Furthermore, process server reportedly notified The Game and Whack 100 of a notice of levy, writ of execution, and more on Priscilla Rainey's behalf. The home in question is in Calabasas, California, and both men appear under the address. Wow. Rainey had accused the Los Angeles native of giving the home's deed to Whack in an attempt to prevent it and lost her judgment pursuit. Also, she subpoenaed his kids' school district for proof of residence and attendance records after seizing his publishing and label. Yeah. And that's why I say she's persistent. Talk about persistence. She's persistent. She said, I'm going to get some money. She said, I'm going to get some money. She was flashing on Instagram when she got, you know, royalties from, you know, his album Born to Rap and his record label Prolific Records. Oh, she was flaunting the money on Instagram. Yes. But I want you to see some of the clips. The Game, you know, when he talked about this case, you know, about 6 months back, he was on Vlad TV and he talked about this and he said he broke, you know, and he said, like I said, if he showed up to court, this would have been thrown out. Or he would have just had to pay a couple $100,000, something like that, and he wouldn't have to worry about shit. He wouldn't. But now they say, oh, you think you too good, huh? Okay. Now the judge came down on him, $7 million. Now they want the crib, but watch a few clips. I'll show you about in a minute.
No, man, but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't wake up I don't think about that until somebody brings it up. I just know that you're not going to rob me.
Well, from what I understand, the reason why that even happened was because you didn't show up to court.
I had an orthodontic surgery, like where I couldn't show up. It wasn't a game. It was a real thing. And I was in Century City having an orthodontic surgery, and I just couldn't. It was an emergency surgery. I could not fly. And so because of that, the judge gave a judgment.
A default judgment.
Gave a default judgment, and it is what it is. It's not like I lost the case, and had I shown up to court, it would have been thrown out. Just utterly ludicrous, man. It was just like...
Yeah, man, I hate the way the court system works in America. I honestly do. And I've been sued before, and I've had to settle for shit that I didn't do.
You gotta go get a lawyer and spend $10,000 just to be not guilty.
I spent $75,000 just to settle.
I'll spend millions.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Yeah.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
Yeah. I don't have a dime.
Yep.
It's a borrowed shirt.
Yeah.
Borrowed glasses.
All the cars are someone else's.
Wave cap was on a dude at 7-Eleven.
You live at someone else's home.
Yeah, man.
In the game, he's smart. A lot of men are beginning to go this route, trying to create shell companies and not keeping shit in their name. Men that are, married and trying to protect their assets. And it is what it is, But the game, had he shown up to court and he tried to say he had surgery the day of court. I mean, come on, gang. Stop it. Because when you have court, you have that court date months ahead, so you know. So the judge, they're not hearing that. They're not hearing that because you had that date scheduled months ahead before you had that surgery. And you can try to say it was an emergency surgery, shit like that, but come on now, not on the court date. But you thought you was bigger than the situation, and now the situation got you all tied in and fucked up because every 8 to 12 months we hear about this shit. This chick is persistent, and she said, I'm gonna get all this shit. She's coming at him like, I'm gonna get this shit. Fuck what he talking about. Come, she lawyered up, she on it. Priscilla Rainey, Mrs. Persistent. But let me know what y'all think. This shit crazy. See if the game can wiggle its way up out of this one, cause she on it. But let me know what y'all think. Drop some down in the comments. Keep the fire coming. Keep it rolling. Best way you can help us share the video. If you're entertained, hit that cash app. We out.